Welcome everybody back to the video. Today it is Guild War Day. Man, oh man, another spicy Guild War. So we did beat Palladium. Who would have thought? Shocker. Not really, because they are not really try-harding as they were last season or all the season before, right? Today, we are going to be versus First. Yes, literally, they're called First. Now, can we log in and beat this guild? I'm going to say this now. Veritas MMR, horrendous. Every guild where you've been fighting have been like the top 10. Palladium, Momoland. Now we got First. Crazy. But hopefully we can lock in and beat them as well. But let's get into it right off the bat. The first hit, we're going to go ahead and hit the K-Rum Hall of Fame. Also, I really love this arena frame. Sadly, I didn't go for it, but let's go into it. So, the first hit, we are going to see a Genesis Wrath, Native Scale Setsuka. We're going to go ahead and bring Ilanov, Urban Shadow Shu, and Rowana. I am pretty confident you can BBK BBK, Bryceria this. But it could be a little bit tricky if the Genesis Wrath and Setsuka are faster than your Bryceria BBK, because you do need DPS on those units, so it's a little bit tricky. So I'll be careful. This is going to be the safe comp for that. And in terms of stats, it is going to be a protection set. Aureus, Ilanov here. Urban Shadow Shu, it's just going to be a normal Urban Shadow Shu, nothing special about her. My gear for her is pretty dog, but it will do the job for it, right? For Rowana, same situation. Her gear isn't the best, but it should do the job anyways. I am going to switch this over for Guardian Ice Crystals. I might as well. It's probably much better in this situation. So, let's go ahead and do that. Bottom team, we're going to have a Celine, Ruel, and Justice Raz versus Tenebria, Huayang, and Beeline. Our Celine is going to be on the highest attack EE, and it should go ahead and kill the Huayang. This is going to be our Celine here. Nothing special. 4.5, 350. Typical Celine build that you're going to be seeing. Genesis Raz, same build. We do have him on our normal arena build here, but we do have him on Symbol Unity. And Ruel, funny enough, I just took her Guardian Ice Crystal. So let me go ahead and give her another Guardian Ice Crystal. I don't know why I took it, but let's get into it. Again, the top team should be a sleeper. It should be straightforward. No really real way to lose round one. Round number two, I mean, surely my Celine kills. I mean, I doubt my Celine doesn't kill. I'll be surprised about that. But let's go ahead, right? So, are we faster? Yes, we are. I'm pretty sure we could have actually Brightwitch BBK this. Looking at the speed tuning, I'm pretty sure we could have, right? But let's go ahead and just rip S3 on the Genesis Ras, because honestly, his damage does depend on the good old HP that he does have. And of course, the Setsuka is already starting off strong with her passive. Again, this is going to be the first Guild War, or the first time I actually log on the client for the day. So therefore, it's going to be a little bit laggy the first hit, as you do see here, right? So, Genesis Ras doing Genesis Ras things. Again, man is broken. If you have not got your Genesis Ras yet, just you wait. You will get him very, very soon. Really, you'll get him pretty soon. Wow, you know, I just thought about this. This is an effectiveness Genesis Ras. That's kind of crazy. I have been seeing a couple of those actually go ahead and pop up. Now, in this situation, is it bad I'm tempted to rip S3 already? I feel like I have to rip S3, no? I feel like I have to, right? I'm not really so much worried about my Urban Shadow Shu, because she can cleanse that off with her Sweet Miracle. But I'm pretty sure I have to do this just for the sake of Rowana actually surviving this, right? I was not expecting to get tagged in this situation. But, hey, we have more HP than Setsuka, so we have really enough to worry about. Now our Rowana should be perfectly fine. We got her S3 off. And, again, more than likely, this Setsuka is going to counter right about now. Alright, Lady Scale is doing her Lady of Scale Stings. Go ahead and rip S1 here. Might as well. Counter. And now we are going to be getting a full heal here. Very, very nice. No complaints here. Again, honestly, I'm just going to keep ripping it into the set. Actually, you know what? Can I just rip this into Setsuka? Can I just get rid of her? Like, she's honestly the only problem here. I might as well just get rid of her first. Can we hit? We missed, of course. Is she going to be? Yes, she is. I was about to say, is she going to be the brand new set? And of course, she was. No surprise there, right? I might as well keep hitting the Setsuka. Okay, surely I can get Genesis Ras here and she does not miss. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Setsuka doing Setsuka things. Already annoying. Already a problem here. Let's go ahead and rip S1 on the Genesis Ras. Thank you. It did not miss. I'm going to go ahead and S1 here. Can we just pop your Immortality now? All right, we did. That is actually perfect. Perfect. Fine by me. Let's go ahead and rip S1 on the Genesis Ras. Now, sadly, Genesis Ras should be able to S2, S3 here. I don't really want him to do that, but sadly, that's just what's going to happen. S1 here. All right, we did hit her. Very, very nice. All right, he's going to S2. But again, is he going to land it this time? He did not. Very, very nice. Fine by me. Now, we are going to S1 the Genesis Ras again. And Setsuka should hopefully one day take her turn. But luckily, Lady of Scouts is pushing with S3. Thank you. Thank you. Push her up. And she does move, and that is it. She is done for. That's it. No more Setsuka. She is gone out of the rest of the fight. Now it's literally Genesis Ras, Lady of Scouts versus the world, but they should not win this at all. I'll be surprised if they do. But very, very clean. He can rip S3 all he really wants to. We have Ilanov on the board, so there's really nothing to really worry about. Again, very clean. Round number 1, and I will say his sound effects on his S3 is so good. It's so nice, man. Just the sound effects on this character, ooh, super good, super good. All right, so let's go ahead and wrap this up, please. Come on, Genesis Ras. Don't be fighting. Just die already. I mean, I'm pretty sure you are on Holy Sack, but does it really matter if you're on Holy Sack? Because I've yet to see this man actually proc anything. Ooh, and we cut around. Boom. He should die here. It is Holy Sack, but again, guess what? It doesn't really matter here. It's kind of useless here. Let's go ahead and rip S1 on the Lady of the Scales, and we are pretty much done. He can do S2, S3 again. Doesn't matter. Actually, should be S2, S1. Yeah, and again, he doesn't land. So did I get 15%? Did I actually get 15%? Because I've yet to see him actually land it again. But hey, we're finally done with the first round. Our goal is, in terms of the ranking, is to end top 10. We already for sure should get top 32. There's no way, surely, there's no way we get knocked out, but surely we want top 10. We wanted that last Guild Wars season, and we didn't do it. I think we ended like around 12 or something because MMR was horrible as well. Same thing happened here. MMR is horrible. But now, can our Celine go ahead and one-tap the good old Hua-Young? It should. If not, we still have S3 to back it up. All right, we are very, very good. Let's go ahead and rip S3 on the Hua-Young, and we are pretty much done. Again, after she dies, that's it. The match is over. Belian and Tenebria should not win this match whatsoever, right? Let's be honest here. If they win this match, might as well just pack it up. Because they're never going to kill this Genesis Ras. Celine may die. She may go away. But, not the Genesis Ras. Surely. I say that. But let's find out. Let's go ahead and rip S2 on the Belian. Boom. And now I can just auto this. And because his S3 is more than likely just going to go ahead and kill the Belian. Tenebria probably not because she is in stealth. And it does reduce AoE damage. But let's find out. And Belian's gone. And of course, Tenebria is the only one left to live. Alright, again, very, very clean. We take that. It is a W at the end of the day. The first hit is done. Man. Took long. But let's get into the second hit. For our second hit, it is going to be versus the Fern Stronghold. Now let's get right into it. It's hopefully going to be much, much quicker because we do see Freeran and then a BBK in the bottom team. So, top team, every time we do see Freeran, we want to go ahead and bring Belian in terms of the offense. It is going to be our protection set, Aureus, Belian. It is going to be a triple HP set. Crow, honestly, he sucks. My HP sets are horrible, but I'm going to go ahead and run that. And then our Genesis Ras, it's just going to be good old boy Genesis Ras. Honestly, I'm going to go ahead and switch this, though, to the Precious Connection, so we go ahead and beat up this boss Arunka, right? But that does it for top team. Now, the bottom team, we're going to go ahead and bring in good old girl Bright Witch's area, but this is going to be my full DPS Bright Witch's area. So, the main goal with this is that we should be able to blow up even though whoever's in the front, right? Even though there's an offering there, she should be able to just blow that unit up. And next, Frida, good old girl Frida, which may be her last time here because if the tuning is bad, I think she's just going to die, right? So we do have good old girl Frida here. And then lastly, it is going to be our girl BBK. Our BBK is going to be on immunity just in case the Genesis Ras is actually faster than our team. And, go ahead and want to S2 our BBK. So let's go ahead and run this, right? And other than that, pretty straightforward. We do want to run immunity on both Bright Witch's area and BBK just in case, right? There's no strip on this team. So Genesis Ras going to have to S2 one of them. So have immunity, and you're pretty much set. Now let's get into it. Surely we do not int. Alright? Hopefully we don't. The top team should be perfectly fine. I hope and pray we are. Alright? Derp the Jag recommended this team comp round number 1. If I lose it, I know who to blame. But let's get into it, right? So it is going to be a full, slow DPS free run. Our crowd is going to get pushed back, which honestly, it is what it is to be expected, right? It is to be expected at that point. Alright, we're not pushing them back. Alright, boom. Some okay damage. Now we have free run doing free run things. Now, again, our crowd should more than likely probably die to this. Our Belian potentially. She should potentially maybe die. Oh, she did not. Very, very nice. Genesis Rash is going to be cutting. Ooh, that is pretty bad, actually. I mean, does it really matter? Does it matter here? Do I even want to S2? I could S2 here. But is there a world where I just slam S3 here? Hold the S2? I think I'm just going to rip S3, actually. Yeah, you know what? Let's just go ahead and rip S3. And honestly, I'm pretty sure the free run is just gone. I'm pretty sure she is gone. And the Renok. Yeah, broken. Disgusting damage. Disgusting. I'm like, wait a minute. I can't soul burn. But guess what? I don't even think it matters because we already have a 70% damage increase thanks to just one of the enemies missing because it is Guild War, right? If you don't know, in Guild War, Genesis Raz already has a free 70% damage increase because guess what? Normally there's 4 units. But since in Guild War it's only 3v3, that's it. I already get a free 70% damage boost. And just like that, it was very, very clean round number 1, right? Now, let's get into round number 2, which again, hopefully, it should work out perfectly fine. I don't really see how we lose this because we have immunity on both our Briar Witch and BBK. And they are going to be very, very slow, which is very, very good for us, right? Because, and BBK's in the front, so this is a very, very easy cleave, and we love to see that. We love to see the good old Briar Witch BBK. I wanted to cleave the first fight. Derp the Jag didn't let me do it, but they already entered a little bit, so I'm just going to go ahead and do this, and we should be perfectly fine. Right? Again, I have 2 Briar Witches areas. I have 2 well, actually, I have like almost 3 BBKs, so like, we are good. Even if they die, we are good. But this is good. Very, very nice. BBK can go ahead and soul burn S3 now, and we should see the Genesis Raz go poof. Again, we are double torrent and immunity. Normally, I'm triple torrent, but again, just in case, I'm going ahead and threw immunity on to BBK. But that does it for fight number 2. Let's get into the last fight. And for our final hit, we're going to go ahead and fight the Mei Chloe Stronghold as well. Let's get into it. Now, again, we're going to run it back with the BBK, Briar Witch, Frida. Now, again, more than likely what's going to happen here is that Frida should just die. Frida should die to the Renok. It doesn't really matter, right? It really doesn't matter here. Briar Witch and our BBK should be able to just go ahead and beat this team. It is our final hit, so it doesn't even matter if they do die in the end, alright? So our BBK is going to be the exact same stats. Just showing you here, we do have her on immunity just in case of Lady Scales just coming around and to fear us. Briar Witch's area, same situation, we do have her on immunity as well. Again, this is my arena build as well, so just keep that in mind. And then our Frida is just going to be our typical arena build as well, which is going to be 300 speed. Don't really need her this fast. I wish I summoned for more Fridas. I didn't have Sky Zone at the time, though. But, bottom team, we see a Harsetti, Mei Chloe, and Freerin. Again, every time you do see a Freerin, go ahead and bring your Belian because it gets rid of her souls, and we can pretty much just get rid of her right off the bat. We do have our own Freerin situation, right? Why not? Why not bring your own Freerin into another Freerin? And then we have our good old girl, Young Senya. Young Senya should be able to just get rid of Harsetti and Freerin with the S2. Should be a very, very clean hit number 2. Let's get into it, right? Surely, we don't run it down with the top team. Surely. I mean, immunity should save us so much, right? Let's get into it, right? So we do see, all right. So we do see Renok is actually going to be the last one going. Is that a bit scary? Is that scary here? Is it scary? I could definitely see it being a little bit scary because this BBK could potentially one-shot my Frida. She doesn't proc Alexa Basket. Is she going to kill the Frida, though? She did not. Hey, GG easy. GG easy. We go next round. Actually, you know, Next fight. Because again, Rena can do Rena things. It doesn't matter. The fight is pretty much over. If she proc Gab, maybe would have been a different story. Actually, I'm pretty sure we would have lost this if she proc Gab. But hey, we gear diff, surely, right? RNG diff at this point. Because again, Lady Scale should die here. Even if she doesn't die, we have Photogenic on our BBK. Now we go ahead and rip S3 here. And again, very, very clean. Round number 1. Immunity on BBK, by which really does save so much of the troubles, right? And there you go. BBK is gone. Clean. Very, very clean. Now into round number 2. Again, round number 2, I have never tested this comp out. This is my first time actually fighting a Harseti May Chloe. But, I mean, is there a way you lose this? How do you lose this? Like, young Sanya goes, we're pushing up our Freerin. That Freerin has no souls. We rip S3 on Freerin and everything dies, no? Like, I don't know how she will ever survive this. So let's go ahead and rip S3. We do good old S3 things here. Again, Freerin on their side can S3 as well if they really want to, but it doesn't really matter. We go ahead and rip S3, get our self-attack buff. And again, our Freerin's going to be taking 0 damage anyways, because, guess what? Because we have souls. They don't have souls, so they're going to be taking a lot of damage. But very, very clean. Make Chloe doing Make Chloe things, reviving. But our Belian should hopefully push her back or provoke her or potentially maybe kill her. Let's find out. Let's go ahead and do the pushback. Please provoke. And we provoke the game. The game's over. Match is over, right? She can't do anything here. We didn't provoke. I mean, it doesn't really matter here. She could do whatever here. It really does not matter whatsoever, right? All right. Boom, boom, boom. She does her things. We're going to go ahead and soul burn S1 onto... Ooh. Maybe I do this on a free run. Just in case. Maybe, you know. Debating about this. You know what? Let's go ahead and burn this on free run. Just in case. Again, better safe than sorry. Right? Better safe than sorry. I really wasn't paying attention to her HP. But now we go ahead and rip S1 on the Harseti. There's no way we ever lose to Harseti here in this situation. I'll be surprised if we do. And we stripped her... what's it called? Revive. So we're definitely fine. And we're good to go. And we have immunity on free run. So like, the match is over. Easy. Easy game. Alright, so let's go ahead and soul burn S1. Might as well do more damage. Boom. And the Harseti is gone. And now it's literally May Chloe versus the world. But hey, 6-0. Yet again, another day. She did not die. Uh-oh. Do attack with free run. Oh, okay, she is gone. Wow, that defense buff? That defense buff actually made her really, really tanky. Okay. Let's go ahead and beat her up. S1 again. Surely she doesn't die to this. I would love if she doesn't die to this and she just lives with just a sliver of HP. That would be like perfect scenario here. Because she can take a turn and then we don't have to worry about her HP. Nope. She does get revived. We go ahead and rip S3 here. And we should be able to lap around since we do get a 50% CR push. And the match should be over at that point, right? Yep, match is over. Easy 6-0 for the day. We abused BBK, Frida, Brian Witch there. Of course, who would have thought? Again, I could have run it 3 times in a row, but Derp didn't let me do it the first hit. But other than that, though, thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you guys later on. Peace out.